Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Fireside Chat. It's good to see everybody. Welcome in. Just going to wait for our friends to come in. Holly is the first one in the house. Welcome, Holly. Good to see you. Wendy, Nabul, good to see you, Nabul. Fafo, good to see you, Fafo. Tracy, Sabrina, Elena. It's been a while, guys. The winds have died down, and I could do a Fireside Chat for you guys. Just going to wait for our friends to pop in. Oh, Janelle, I missed it too. Believe me. I'm so, so excited for tonight. Good, good, good. We're gonna have a special guest on tonight. Oh, it's so great to be with everybody tonight. It's spring is in the air. Hello, Lorna, Dave, and Bangamain. Good evening. So good to see everybody. Just gonna wait for our friends to come in. Do me a favor, hit the like button first and share it out. I appreciate it. I know, Nabul. Don't worry about it, brother. Everybody subscribe to Nabul. He's good people, great channel. I know it's late. I know. I know we have time has caught up with all of us, actually. Absolutely. Alma, I just made your evening. I'm so happy, Alma. So happy you could be here. Everybody, actually. Looked relaxing. Love when having a fire burning. Good to see you. Yeah, I couldn't go live. Let me tell you before I wasn't able to go live because guys, I live in Long Island. I'm in somewhere in the middle of Long Island on the on the East Coast. And what happened was about 45 minutes to 50 minutes further out east of Long Island, they had fires. They had burning bushes and everything. So there was a no fire. Uh, so I couldn't. It was too windy. It was very, very windy, and I don't want to cause any issues. So I did not go live doing fireside chats, and but I'm glad I could do it now. Everything's under control out east and the Hamptons in Long Island. Even of New I believe there's like one house or two homes or something. It was really bad out east of Long Island, the Hamptons, and they they got it under control, which is a good thing. And the fires that were out uh, Jamaica Bay, out there in the five boroughs in Queens, those were put out pretty quickly. Hello, Fuzzy Doxy. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, let me just make sure we got plenty of wood here. Yeah, you heard about the fires. Yeah, no, it was very bad. I got to tell you, I was watching the news and I seen what was going on, and I'm just grateful that they put out all these fires. It's been very dry lately, very dry, and I got to be careful. When it's very windy, guys. When I don't go live, and I do a lot of these fireside chats, when I go live, Alma says I'm 34. I've been through a lot in life. I was physically sick. Miss Alma, I'm terribly sorry. That should never happen to anybody. Regina, good to see you. Regina Carter's in the house. Good to see Alma. That should never happen, Alma. Never. To our I'm rebooting. It's okay. I know it's late for some people. I get it. On a second. Let me fix that. Okay. 5 seconds, and I bet you it'll get better. Okay, I think it's good. If it's good now, let me know in the chat if it's good, the video and audio. Oh my God, Karen Cole. I love you, Karen. Thank you so much, Karen, for the super love. 3 pounds. I love you, Karen. You got a great channel too. It's much better. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Barbara George is in the house. Thank you, Regina. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought my Wi-Fi would have been good enough out here, but it's not. So I went on. I changed it up, and it should be. I'm just waiting for our guest to come in soon. Waiting for our guest, and I know you guys will love our guest. I sent them the link, and if anybody else wants to come up after, did you hear about Scott Peterson? No, Miss Alma, I didn't actually. I've been really busy at home, and actually, I'm going to tell you a story. My my wife's aunt from Italy is in here in New York. Jar, it's been a while, Joey. Hope you and everyone is doing well. Jar Explores, good to see you, my friend. I know it's been a long time. You know, between that I was sick and between the weather, it's been really bad. It's been really windy, and I can't start a fire. I have to be really careful. There was a lot of fires out in east end of Long Island, which is about 45 minutes from me, but it's we couldn't light any fires. But yeah, there's no right now. It's 49 degrees Fahrenheit, almost 50 degrees. It's really beautiful tonight. Very calm, no wind at all, and I thought it was a great place to come. By the way, guys, if you want a great channel, Fafo Sanders, him and his wife, they're great. They're good friends of mine. Fafo, I gotta reach out to you one day on somehow, whether it's by phone or whatever it is. We gotta reach out. I'd love for you to come on my channel one day. Great. Microsoft Windows Tyler. Good to see you. Welcome into my channel over here. Great to have you join me. It was 70 here today. Yeah, beautiful. Mel, good to see you. Mel Stiller in the house. I'm stopping by just to say hi to the wonderful people you have gathered around the fire. Enjoy your evening. Thank you, Mel Stiller. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, and everybody, subscribe to Jar Explores. He's got a great channel too. Hold on a second. Where is Fafo? Fafo's there. Okay. Just want to make sure everybody's coming in nicely. We got 19 friends in the house, 21 thumbs up, guys. If you're coming in, hit that thumbs up, share it out if you'd like. I'm just waiting for my guest to come in. Left, I meant to send 5, so here's another 2. Oh, Karen, don't worry about it. Karen, I love you, Karen. Thank you, though. I thank you for your support and your friendship. Everybody, subscribe to Karen Cole, my dear good friend. Legal Minded Friends. She's an excellent content creator. She does great videos on the law and cases, true crime cases. She's fantastic. She's fantastic. Hold on a second. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Put some more wood on. Yeah. Hopefully, so I sent a good friend of ours. I sent him the link. See if he's going to pop in. Hopefully, he will. If not, I'll still have a discussion and talk about it anyway. Thank you. Lou G's in the house. Lou G, good to see you. Martha, no, that you didn't miss much, Martha. You just came at the right time. I'm about 5 minutes in, 6 minutes in. Good to see you. I love doing these fireside chats. Miss Alma says it's too hot for a fire here. Is it? We got 54, 53 now, probably 53 degrees Fahrenheit. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Yeah, I know, Jar. I know. Absolutely. Heather, whatever, is in the house. Good to see you, Heather. Welcome in. Welcome in. I love when my friends pop in. Good to see you. Yeah, we have great conversations, great times together. Hold on a second here. Hold on. Let me see. Create a post. Let me see. Copy link. Hold on. I think I did it. Cheryl. Thank you so much, Cheryl. I appreciate it. Thank you for super love. I appreciate it. Great to see all the fire chat with you all. Thank you, Cheryl F. Thank you. The bull says I miss the crabbing days. Heather, whatever. Do you do good to see everyone praying for all? Yes, thank you, Heather. I appreciate the love, Heather. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wow, we got a nice fire going, guys. It feels really good. Look at that heart. I'm giving you all love. Everybody. Love, lots of love to everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I sent a link to two friends. We'll see somebody come in. We'll pop in. But anyway, let me talk about this for a minute. So the other day, as you know, our good friend dutyron, Emily Park gifted one. Oh, thank you, Emily. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Who got the membership? Regina Carter. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. You know how much I love you guys. Thank you. Yeah, we got a good fire going. So I did invite Duty Ron to come on. I sent him the link. I spoke to him earlier. Have you spoken to Duty Ron? Yeah, I'm going to talk about it right now, Barbara. So I spoke to Ron. I called him up. I said, Ron, how did everything go? He said to me that, he had the blood work done and the PET scan done. And, he's not feeling good lately. He's feeling very tired, exhausted, can't keep his eyes open past 8:30, 9 o'clock. So that's why you guys, when you see him, yeah, he did. Thank you. Oh, no problem, Mel. when you see him, like he's really pushing forward, right? Because he loves all of us, and he don't want you guys to miss out on anything, any content like that's going on in the world. He loves every one of you guys. And let me tell you something, friends. Joey's a really good guy. I spent fantastic time with him last time I came to Nabul. Thank you so much. I love you too, Nabul. You and the wife and the kids and everything. You're a great friend. I appreciate that, Nabul. We know each other since 2015. And, I always treat everybody with respect and love and everything. You know that. Congratulations, Emily. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I spoke to Ron, and he pushes on. He really does. He pushes on, and he's exhausted. He works, and he comes home, and he doesn't want you guys to miss out on anything. And I know, because I've experience with the C word, which I don't like, that anybody who gets any kind of radiation or chemotherapy or anything like that, it takes a toll on the body. It really does. And you know, it's scary, guys. You know that. It's scary when you hear the C word. Doctor tells you, yeah, he's a fighter. He's tough. Duty Ron is a strong, tough individual. And you know what, guys? He gives everything to everybody. Thank you, Joe. Of course, F cancer. My dad had cancer. Passed away from 3 years ago. He had a 23 millimeter tumor on his right kidney. Didn't work out too well for him, but I look. I'm Team Brittany. Thank you, Team Brittany. It's just about a lot of love, and I hate to see my friends suffer with illnesses. It bothers me. I'm an empath. I feel everyone's suffering, and it really bothers me tremendously. That's why I resort to prayer, because I believe in my faith. I believe in prayer, and I do that. And a lot of times, God answers my prayers and answers your prayers too. And I'm not. It's scary world to hear from your doctor. Yeah, and I'm not ashamed to tell you that I'm a Catholic and I'm proud to be one and a Christian because I believe in my Lord Jesus Christ and whoever. Look, I respect everybody's faith and religion, whether you're Jewish, you're Muslim, you're anything that you pray. There's one God, and this is what we believe in. So it's very important to keep together. It's very important always to reconcile with your people that you don't get along with, family members or friends or whatever it is that may have different disagreements with you. I don't hate nobody. I love everybody. And I truly will tell you that because it is the truth. I get upset with people. I mean, that's part of human nature. People that, I don't know, they go a different route or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, I always forgive. And it's really important to forgive because life is too short not to forgive. Thank you. Life is too short not to forgive. You know what I'm saying, guys? You always got to do it, right, Eileen? 100%. Yeah, Barbara, absolutely. So I spoke to Ron earlier, and I told him, I said, Ron, I said, I'm always there for you. I love you. You're my brother, and I want to make sure you're okay. And listen, I might go live. I said, I might go live if you want. Pop into my channel, and let's give everybody an update. He says, all right, just let me know. Let me know what you're gonna do. And I did. I 15, 20 minutes ago. For all I know, he fell asleep. I have no idea. But I did invite him. I did do it. And if you guys are new to my live stream and you're not subscribed to Duty Ron and Ed Wallace, I suggest you do so because the content is off the charts. They really do a lot of research in the true crime genre. And how is Ed doing? Um, as far as I know, Ed has his own issues and stuff, but I think Ed is okay. I mean, Ed's pretty good. Of course, I don't talk to Ed like I speak to Duty Ron, but Ed is a good friend too, and I love Ed. He does. It's funny. I don't know if you guys saw the last live stream. I turned around to, I'm doing good, Eileen. Exactly. Exactly, team. 100%. Yeah. So this is the way things are. But we cannot forget that a dutyron and Edwalls deal with facts and always look for the truth. Yes. And what is the main thing that the dutyron always says, right? It's about the victims' families. It's always about the families that makes it. It takes a lot of work and prep. Dutyron provides us well researched and commentary. Karen Cole, 100%. Karen. It takes a lot of work to do that, right? Because you always have to have the facts. Because here on YouTube, people will fact check you in 2 seconds, right? So always gotta do the research, which I think Dutyron and Ed, but first of all, their experience alone is second to none, and they really, do the research when it comes to these horrific tragedies of crime and stuff, and they call it out, right? They call it out the way it is, right? Out the tough times together, yeah. They call it out when something's wrong. They say it. Yeah, Mel, Karen is fantastic, 100%. 100%. Let me throw another piece of wood on the fire. Just speak amongst yourselves. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. It just says Joey actually turned the AC on today. Got up to little Patty, 80 degrees. My husband is a survivor, and I have faith. Amen, Eileen. Amen. Those two men don't mince words, and I love that. Yeah, no, they're on point. Listen, are they perfect? Nobody's perfect, right? Could we make a mistake? Of course, 100%. But at the end of the day, one thing I'll say, if Ron feels like he doesn't have the answer, he said, what does he say to you guys? I'll get back to you because we want the facts, right? Oh, it feels good, that heat, man. Wow. Feels really good. Beautiful. A nice fire we got going. Eileen, yeah, I'm doing well. I had a rough January and a part of February. I had a rough one. I had the flu and it was really horrible. But I'm doing good now, thank God. I cracked my head open, falling and stuff. But yeah, listen, I'm okay. Emily, yeah, I love the way Ed explains everything in layman's terms. Yeah, of course. He's a teacher, right? He's a teacher. Ed is a teacher, and he does that, and he does a great job. Melissa Wildcard, good to see you, Melissa. Welcome in. Sean B, all my good friends are popping in right now. Got 30 friends in the house, 31 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are fantastic. Yeah, you see, it's getting a little windy right now. You see the way it is? Just a little bit. Yeah. So anyway, getting back to Duty Ron. So maybe he fell asleep. Maybe probably fell asleep, but it's okay. I'm glad you're okay, Joey. I felt too. Got out past my driveway today with my dog for the first time since February. Oh, Heather. Wow. Yeah, I know. Listen, it's been a bad winter actually. Gorgeous today here, upstate New York, 67. Yeah, Melissa, it was like wasn't 67. It was like 62, 63 downstate. And right now it's like 50, I'd say about 50 degrees, between 48 and 50, somewhere in there. And now I got the fire going. It feels like 75 degrees. Beautiful though. Yeah. So that's the reason why, number one, I didn't go live in a while because the weather, between being not feeling good and the weather, yeah, yeah, Brittany, it was really bad, really bad. So the weather hasn't been good, and you know what? I can't take a chance, with a fire. So, and I don't want to do a fake. I listen. I could do have these conversations with you guys at home, right? To do a fake fire. I don't like doing it. I like to do the natural one. Really beautiful natural. Yeah, Emily, I know. It says they're really bad. It was just horrible. And then I'll tell you another story too. We are on the no burn alert in North Carolina, extremely dry. Yeah, very dry. But this is very controlled over here. Listen, I got a pot of water behind me if God forbid I have to put it out. But it's very controlled and it's safe. What wasn't Dutyron going for an update test today? He got good news? Okay. So Karen, here's the deal. Thinking for myself, welcome in. So Karen, he had his blood work done and his PET scan done. He's got to wait till Thursday morning to get the results from the doctor. Once he gets the results back Thursday morning, he'll know 100% did it work or did not work. But I have my faith. I think it did work. I think he's fine. I think it's okay. Hello, Sean V. Now, you want to know something, Karen? I got to tell you. You know what I told Ron? This is what I told Duty Ron, everybody. I said, Ron, I will tell you this. I'm not perfect, but I just feel in my heart, in my desire, I feel that the C word is finished. Killed, destroyed, finished. You know what he told me? Joey, your mouth to God's ears, he told me. I believe he'll be okay. I really do, guys. I really, really do. Yeah, Tracy says the same thing. Me too. Yeah, I think it worked. Listen, when they hit you, look, the treatments are vicious, right? The radiation. He only got 2 doses of radiation, and when we say only, but these are high dosages. It takes effect on your body. So for it to kill it, it's got to be powerful, strong, and it's got to take care of its business. Yeah, I listen. I'm no fan of the C word, not at all. Too many family members went through a lot of hell with that, and my dad being one of them. You know, look, I don't even like talking about it, but I think it's really the reason why I talk about it is because we all love the same person, right? And I know that everybody goes through many different things. My mom was tired with her already. Yeah, fuzzy doxy, horrible, horrible. Just because you're not getting the poison stuck into you, right? The poison, meaning the chemo, which is really poison. Okay, uh, radiation is just as bad, in my opinion. Anyway, I've seen it with my own eyes. But now they have different. Look, I will tell you this. Wait, hold on. Did I get a message from somebody? Um, hold on. All right. Wait, hold on, guys. Why did that happen? Hold on. I don't know why that happened. You know what happened? My gimbal died. How could that be? I got to plug it in. Wait a second here. I'm going to plug it right in. Wait, let me just do this. See? Here we go. There we go. We're back again. I think the heat from I think it got hot. The gimbal got hot from the fire, but it's okay. Are we going to see Amazing Ant? I'd like to. Let me see if I could send her a message. Let me see what I could do. So here. So Yeah, I agree, Brittany. It depends on the individual. 100%. I agree. Yeah, Fafo, let me tell you something. This is brand new gimbal, and I fully charged it, but I don't know. It's okay. It works out. Say hello to your wife for me, please. All right, let me figure this out. Let me see who else I can invite here. Let's see here. Let me see. I'm gonna invite somebody else here. Copy link. One sec. Hold on. We're back. Wait a second here. You know what, guys? I'm gonna plug in my gimbal. Give me 1 minute, 2 minutes. Plug you guys in. Speak amongst yourselves, and we're gonna fix it. All right? Okay. Okay. Let me plug you in now. I don't know why that's happening. Okay, I'm plugged in. This shouldn't happen anymore. This should not happen. My mother-in-law passed from complication with chemo. Oh, I'm sorry, Emily. I'm so sorry. Sorry for you. My heartfelt condolences to you, your family. You'll be in my prayers. Um, I'm terribly sorry about that. Really sorry. Yeah, no, you know what it is, Karen? I just plugged in my gimbal because I don't want that happening no more. I don't know why that's happening, but hey, it's brand new gimbal. It was fully charged. It happens. He was perfect. Okay, let's see. Cool. Copy link. Let's see. Do it again. Uh, let's see. What have I got here? Give me a second. working. I can't send it that way. Yeah, hugs and prayers to everybody who's been going through so much lately. It's horrible. All right. Okay. I sent a few more people. They want to come up. Let's see what happens. Wow, Heather. Looks like we all need RFK Jr. to do some good work. Yeah, Fuzzy Doxy, I agree. As a matter of fact, speaking of RFK Jr., okay, hold on. Okay, I got you. Hold on a second. Hold it. Whoa. Hold on. All right. Hello, Lise. Good to see you. Hold on. Do. Got to figure this one out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hello, Lise. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. There we go. Gotcha. All righty. So I invited a few more people. Let's see what happens. I'm sure a couple of our friends will come in. There we go. All right, there we go. 1 second. Yeah. Think I got it fixed now. You know what it is? I'm gonna tell I know exactly why the gimbal did this to me. Because the heat from the fire that I have over here, it it just that's what it does. And I just moved it back. I moved it back and it should work. Eddie T's in the house. Wow, Eddie T, good to see you. What's up? Karen Solak. Yeah, everybody's waiting for our friend. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you, Luigi. Thank you so much. Spring is in the air. I know. Spring is in the air. It reached almost 60 degrees today. It's really beautiful. And I was working in the yard. I was working in the yard and I thought it was a great opportunity to go live tonight because, there was no wind at all. Really beautiful. Really nice. Yeah, let me say hello to you guys. I'm going to flip it. Hey, there we go. How's everybody doing? I got my hat on tonight. Good to see everybody. Welcome all. Okay, I'm gonna lower it. Welcome all to everybody. Too hot for the gimbal. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Yeah, Fafo. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Yeah, technical difficulties, but that's all right. Let's go back to the fire. Boom. There we go. There you go. Yeah, Luigi. There I go. Oh, beautiful night. We got 30 friends in the house, 37 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. Time is valuable, and you guys are in the chat, and that's fantastic. I can't wait till it says warm more than a day. Yeah, I know. Look, March 20th is the official. That was some fire in Long Island. Yeah, it was. Thank you, Cheryl. We they took care of it. It was like 95 firehouses that took care of the problem. It was starting to get really bad, but they fixed it. There's no more fires. It's done. Yeah, let me just put more wood. Hold on. Put more wood. Got plenty of wood here. Hold on. There we go. There we go. March 20th, my favorite day next to Christmas and my kid's birthday. I love that, Heather. Yeah, yeah. Of course. There we go. It's perfect. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Wow, look at that fire. Is it great? Yeah, look, winter for me, as I got older, between the arthritis and my spinal injuries, it's not good. I feel it every day that I wake up in the morning. I'm stiff. I'm in pain. It's just horrible. No, it's less wood. Less wood. Yeah, there were. Karen, there were fires east end of Long Island, the Hamptons, all the way out there. They have a lot of brush over there, so it's been very dry. And my sister was in traffic where the fire was. Oh boy, Eddie T. Oh, your sister's out there. Yeah, no, it was bad. But they took care of it. Fires are all extinguished and put out, and it could be catastrophic. Look what happened in California. I mean, California was devastated. It was really, really bad. Total devastation. I want to take my electric blankie off my bed. Yeah, I know. But look, isn't that nice? The fire, beautiful fire tonight. But look, it's controlled. It's everything is right. Yeah, I'd turn my hose on in 2 seconds if there was an issue. Beautiful tonight, though. You got to appreciate the nice weather coming up, and I think all this week it's going to be really nice. It's going to be really, really nice. You know, I was always fascinated by a fire. When I look at it, it's so dangerous, as we know. But if it's a controlled fire like this one is, it's fine, totally fine. It feels good too. Really beautiful. Oh, feels good. Heather says we're expecting snow here, but it will melt quicker. Yeah, well, because the weather's going to change very shortly. So I actually have guests over the house. The other day I was watching, I know Dutyron went live Friday, I believe it was. And my wife's aunt from Italy, from Sicily, actually, she's going to visit our two boys out there. They live out in Houston, in Texas. Hey, Dormery, sis, what's up? Good to see you, Dormery. And I picked them up at JFK International Airport. They're leaving tomorrow morning to go to Texas to see their adult children. They live in Sicily now, but it was great for them to spend time with them. It was nice to see them. You know, he was taking me around the backyard, telling me, "Oh, you got to in Italian." He's telling me, "You got to put fertilizer. You got to do this. You got to do that." Typical old school Italian, right, man? Telling me how to do the garden and everything else, which I love. I get great experience from listening to people that really know. Se parlo italiano poquito. A little bit. No, I understand more than I could speak. So I've been with Kathy since '94, and I had no choice. I had to learn Sicilian. I had to learn to understand it because my mother-in-law, she only spoke, the Sicilian dialect, and I had to learn. I had to learn, and I did learn. I learned to basic conversation, and learn to understand what the conversation's about. But my children speak the language. I mean, if I had to order something in a restaurant, yeah, can I do that? Yes. Am I completely 100% fluent? No. I speak Brooklynese. I speak Brooklynese. That's what I speak. Let me go back a little bit more. Yeah. No, no, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Positive, positive, positive. Here's going pastries. Overheat. Here we go. Again. All right, let me plug it back. Oh, wow, it's too friggin' hot. All right. All right. There we go. It happened again. It's too hot to fire. I'm pushing myself even further back from the fire. Thunderhorse. Howdy. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. How's everything? Thank you for coming in, guys. Joey, did you hear Sly Stallone is going to make another Rocky movie, The Einstein Rise Again? No, I didn't hear that. He's going to do that? I didn't even know. I had no idea. Sly moved from California. He's living in Florida now, Sly. Sylvester Stallone. But you know what? You know what, guys? I've been watching lately, staying away from the news because I'm just, I get disgusted with the news anyway. Thank you, Thunder Horse. Uh, that's great, though. My dad spent a lot of time on the Germany. He said, "Learn what you can because they will respect you for trying." Yeah, no, 100%. I had no choice. I married, my wife, Kathy. That was her first language. Yeah, no, I stay away as much as I can from the news. It's very depressing. But I've been watching movies lately, at night. A lot of movies I've been watching, like from the '70s and the '80s, the old school movies, like because of Gene Hackman, The French Connection. I actually watched the French Connection again. I watched it, and it was what a good movie that was. And that movie, The French Connection, was filmed in my old neighborhood in Brooklyn under the L. My news comes from dutyron Ed. If you Miss Alma, yeah, I know. Bueller. uh, that's funny. That's really funny. Joe Bell is a good movie. I got to check that out, Alma. I've been doing the same. I'm getting overwhelmed with news, and I watch free movies. You know what? Look, just watched The French Connection over the weekend. Oh, Fafo isn't a great movie, right? French Connection, and I got to watch the second one, French Connection 2. I got to watch that one. That's next. Gene Hackman, so sad for such an icon. Yeah, I mean, he was 94 years old. So, I mean, I can get into this if you guys want to. I can get into what I heard, right? So his wife, which is like, I don't know, what is she, 10, 15 years younger than him? She died before he did, according to the investigation. She died of the Hunter virus. The Hunter virus you catch breathing in, the feces of rats, mice. If you breathe it in, turns into a powder form. You breathe into your lungs. It's a horrible way to go, and it's actually very rare. So I'm thinking, if she died of the Hunter virus, that means that they had an infestation, a total infestation of their house that they lived in. I mean, they lived in what, New Mexico. I mean, and then he's 94 years old. He's got a pacemaker. I don't know what happened. That's the only thing. That's why on Friday I said in the chat, I don't know if you guys saw me. I turned around and I says, Ed Wallace, I directed it to him. I says, I really would love your forensic opinion on this subject. And Dutyron, of course, says, I love you, Joey, but we can't go into this now because it's actually that's another time for another show, right? To do that. But it was very bizarre. The dog even died. So they had a couple of dogs, and one passed away next to her. She had pills on the floor. I don't know what happened with that. She died of hantavirus. That's what they're saying, right? They did the autopsy. Maybe the dog ate the pills. Hey, brother Duty Ron's in the house. Brother Duty Ron. I'm just talking about the Gene Hackman thing. And by the way, is everyone good to see brother Duty Ron in the chat? Ron, I sent you the link if you'd like to come up. If you would, if you want to, we'll have a great conversation about this. But yeah, tragedy. I mean, he's 94 years old. I understand that, but she was his caregiver. She took care of him. I find it bizarre because they have two children. I told you I didn't. Oh, I'll send it again. I'm going to send you the link again. Stand by. Hold on. Let me say copy link. Boom. Hold on a second here. Messages. All right. Hold on a second. I think I know why. Here's what I'm going to do. Send invite to get a link. Okay. Let me do it. Ignore what I just sent you. I'm going to. All right. Here we go. You got it now, brother Ron. Yeah, no, I sent him the right link now, Karen. I sent him the correct one. There we go.
Are we live? Is this Memorex? Is it just me? Or is it me and Joey?
Oh, no, it was me. I fixed it. It's good to see you, brother Ron.
How are you, Joe? Thanks for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, no
Um,
problem.
like my night routine, usually by this time I'm in bed, but I knew
Right.
that you were going live, so I stayed up. But the missus and I were watching something on TV. So
Was it good?
I came running as soon as I can.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So
So
everybody
what's
was
going
asking
on?
nothing. Oh, let me flip the file so you can see it. Hold on. There we go. No, you know what it was? My gimbal was failing because it was too close to the heat.
Oh,
It was just too
okay.
close, so it was dying out, but I plugged it in, I pushed it back. Listen, they're very sensitive, these electronics, you know how it is. But anyway, Ron, everybody is concerned about you, they love you, and I just want you to know, everybody here is praying for you, 100%. And I know in
I
my heart, and I spoke to you earlier, I said, "Ron, I know it's dead and gone." But I understand. Look, everybody that goes through these illnesses and these diseases and everything, there is a form of anxiety that's involved. I know you're a tough guy. I do know that, 100%. Yeah, look, you're my hero. I love you, man. I know. I just, I get upset because I don't want you upset, and I see the pain in your face from being unsure and, not, what's going on here. Listen, I have my faith. I know you're going to be fine. On Thursday, you're going to get a good results. And I know that's what's going to happen. And look, all 33 people in here are all saying the same thing. So you got this, brother.
Well, I appreciate everybody, every single person that's here, everybody who has left messages under the last video that I did, which was Sunday night, and I was a bundle of nerves. Like that was one of my most uncomfortable videos. I don't know if anybody picked up on that, but it was so
They all do.
uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable for me to do, but um, I felt that I'm so connected with everybody that I felt it was important for me to let everyone know like what I was going through and that whole anxiety thing and all that stuff. I did it for you guys to keep you abreast of what's going on. So I got the tests, I got the the blood test, I got the PET scan, but they make you wait until
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
get it
sucks.
actually I'm gonna get it Thursday afternoon at 2:45. I have to go to Sloan Kettering and my wife's taken off from work that day. So we're gonna go and get it. I keep checking my portal because remember in the beginning, when I had the needle biopsy in this cheek right here,
Yes, yes.
I found out I had cancer before my doctor even told me because it was in my portal. So
Oh, wow.
I keep checking to see if you know, if the PET scan is uploaded. So I'm like checking every half hour to see, but I know at night they don't do it, so I haven't checked. But I'll check tomorrow
Right.
morning. If I get the news, if I get the results of the PET scan before I go in there, I'm not going to publicly announce it anyways because I need to hear it from the oncologist, my hematology
Sure.
oncologist, and my radiation oncologist. So, I mean, we look. I feel the same way. I feel like it's done, it's gone. I'm just confused as to why I'm so tired all the time. So, those are like big questions that I keep asking the doctors, and they keep telling me that it's just part of the process, the part of radiation, you know, side effects and
Yeah.
side effects of cancer. But anyways,
Hey, hey,
again,
look,
I couldn't have done it without the all of the positive people in this community, your community, our community together.
our
So
community. Yes.
it's a testament to how great everybody is here. And you know, look, there's fair weather friends that'll tell you I'll always be there for you, and they let you down. But at the end of the day, we got such a great, strong community here, and the amount of messages that I've received is overwhelming, Joey. I can't even tell
I
you
know.
how. Yeah, I mean, it's so heartwarming. And I'm used to always being the one to help others. Like I'm not
Sure.
used to like this is
You're
weird for
Ron.
me,
You know what it is, Ron. You're a giver and not a receiver. I understand that because I'm the same
Yeah,
way.
it's
Yeah,
weird for me.
it is.
But so everybody in the chat, thank you, everybody that's here, Eddie T, Little Patty. I saw before I was able to get on with you, a whole bunch of people in the chat, and you guys were all talking. Look, like I said, it's weird for me, but I'm embracing it. Like Eileen just said, surrender, just
Yeah,
surrender to it. Um, I did, and I have,
easier
but it's
said
just
than done.
still weird. It's still weird.
Yeah,
So, but again, I don't like to make all of like if you guys noticed, I talked about it in October when I got the diagnosis. I never really did a dedicated live stream of updates or stuff like that because I don't want to bore people with, my health concerns. So, I'll do like a members only. I'll talk a little bit about it, but like on the public live streams, I haven't done that because I don't want to make it all about the cancer. I want to make it about us. And, you
right.
know, I'm going to kick this thing's ass, and I know that it's a lifelong
Yeah,
journey of checking for the first 2 years, every 6 months, I'll probably have to go for PET scans to make sure that it doesn't come back. but this cancer has a 60% reoccurrence rate. And when the doctor told my wife and I that, we were like, what? And he's like, yeah, that's the bad part, is that, we're going to continue to check you for the rest of your life and you're going to live with this thing.
Right.
But it's not going to kill you. And when he said that, I was really happy to hear that, because most doctors don't say that. They won't
Right.
go out on a limb and say that. He said, you'll die of old age before this cancer gets you. So that was really encouraging for me. But, again, I have friends and many people after I started talking about this that have had lymphoma or different stages of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and survived it. But then I've heard of, some horror stories too, of people who have
Right. Yeah.
kicked it and then it's come back and it's in the brain or in the lungs, so you like, it's always in the back of my mind, those doomsday kind of things. You can't help it, but
Right.
I don't harp on it, Joey. You know me. We talk
Yeah, of
when we
course.
talk all the
Thank you,
time.
Danny. Yeah.
We don't even talk about this stuff. Thanks for gifting those memberships. Thank you
Thank you.
for supporting Joey. Joeybklyn is a guy that gives
Thank
his
you,
all
Karen.
for
Thank you. I
everybody.
appreciate it. Yeah.
So it's good.
That's
But
why I go live too, and I was explaining to everybody about the fires out on the east end of Long Island and why I couldn't
mhm,
go, spread a fire because it's dangerous and it's dry and it was a no fire and everything. But there is no winds tonight, really. It's like maybe 5, 6 miles per hour. So I have it all
great.
under control. And I figured, it was a great opportunity to come live. And I'm glad that you came live on this discussion because you know what? There's a lot of people that love you, Ron, and love me. And you know what? They supported me when I was not live for almost 2 months, and and
Mhm.
I hate doing that, but I had no alternative when you're not feeling good. And everybody understands what you're going through. Everybody understands that. Hey, if Ron can't go live every 3 times a day, I mean, it's understandable. And I know you
Yeah.
feel obligated and everything, but you're number one, right? You're number one and
Mhm.
you got to take care of yourself. If you don't take care
Yeah.
of yourself, then there's no duty run that's available for anybody. So look, it's all about a great community, people that care and love you, and that's the main thing.
Just so everybody knows too, this has nothing to do with what you just said, but Ed Wallace is doing training in Utah. So he's in Utah. He sent me some pictures, and I'm using my phone, so I can't share it with you guys. But it's wherever he is in Utah. Of course, I'm not going to dox him and give up where he is, but he's doing training. He's teaching in Utah. Um, he sent me some pictures of snow-capped mountains, and it looks so beautiful. So, yeah, Ed's traveling. He's back on the road again, and but he brought his
Right.
equipment with him. He texted me tonight and he said, anything comes up, I got my equipment with me. So he brings his laptop, he brings the desk microphone, and
Yeah.
he brings his earpiece. So I mean, Ed has brought that outside the country. He travels with that gear. So
I know we just
he's,
don't like some of the hotel rooms that with those curtains. We're not.
I know, Kristen made merch out of those curtains.
Yeah, I know. I know she did. She did.
Yeah.
She
So
definitely
Karen
did.
says,
So
Karen says, duty run, can you take a holiday, meaning a vacation? I can. I went to Florida to see my son. That was a vacation. I went to Miami and we went to spring training. It took a toll on me. It was 2 weeks ago. I went to Florida for 4 days, 5 days. Um, uh, but we have our dog whose his health is declining, and my wife
yeah, I was
won't
just going to
leave the
ask you
dog.
about the dog. How's he doing?
I mean, it's like a day to day, like he's up and down. Like he was really bad over the
Yeah.
weekend. We thought we were gonna have to put him to sleep. But he seems to like snap out of it. So I'm happy about
Oh,
it. But like we both agree that if he doesn't have a good
Oscar.
quality of
Yeah.
life, Oscar's gonna be 17 years old in May. So in
Yeah, he's an old boy. He's an old boy.
yeah. So if he's in pain or if he can't stand up on his back legs, like his legs are giving out, it's not like constant, but like sometimes his legs will give out and he starts to shake, and it's just sad to see a very
Right. Hi, Karen. That's
an active, vibrant dog decline like that. So she won't go on holiday or vacation. and leave him.
No,
Like
because she's got to be with her baby. That's a baby.
I went by myself to see Frankie, my son, because she wouldn't leave the dog. So
Yeah,
it's
uh,
heartbreaking,
that's
you know.
understandable. That's understandable.
So
You know, that's a baby.
me fighting the cancer, and then her with the, upset over the dog. I'm upset over the dog too. My son, my oldest that lives here with us, he's upset. Frankie wants to, he wanted to fly back home, and I was like, no, if something happens, I'll fly you back at a moment's notice. Florida's only a 3 hour flight, so I'm like, don't take off from work. He's got, work obligations, so it's just a lot of
Yeah,
stress and a lot of sadness. So I'm hoping for good results on Thursday, and that'll be a bright spot. But Oscar, he's just sleeping most of the time, and
totally understandable.
yeah, it
Totally.
sucks.
I mean, Ron, you were there when my daughter's dog, when they
I
had to
was
put him
with
to
you.
sleep. I,
I
I
was with.
drove to the, you were with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really heartbreaking. Max, he died, Max. Well, they had to put
Oh,
him out.
so hot. Yeah.
But yeah, she never wanted another dog after that. They play with my dogs. That's all.
Right. Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Popeye the bird. He's doing great. Popeye,
Oh,
Popeye.
he's almost 40 years old, and I mean, he's going to outlive me. They have a 75 plus year life expectancy. He's only 40. So Oscar potentially is going to outlive me. So
He's gonna outlive me and you put together.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They got a 75 year life expectancy plus. Some of them have lived close to 100. So,
Yeah,
um, but yeah, I always
yeah.
love
So
to come on with you, Joey, because you're always doing such a lot of work on the channel, being a moderator and being the head of security. So anytime I can,
yeah, look, we kind of started together on live streaming. So look, like I always told you, Ron, your success is my success. I don't care. I have 3,000, whatever it is, subscribers. I don't care if I had 5 people in here. You know what I care about? That they're good people in here and the community we have. That's what I care about. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right,
And this is a look. Is it living out on Long Island? It's a little different, right? All my content was basically right in front of my doorstep. Now it's a little bit different, but it's okay. Listen, I like
mhm,
doing this. I like engaging with everybody, making sure they're okay. I get a lot of emails too from everybody, just like you do. And to me, this is what live streaming is all about: is the engagement. We learn from Periscope. The engagement is very important.
right,
It's not just about the content, showing your face, having a conversation, but it's also about asking questions in the audience, and that's key. And you do a great job of it. As big as your channel is, right, Ron? You make sure and maybe in the very beginning and then towards the end that you engage with everybody who has any questions, and that's what
yeah,
that is. That's experience from years ago, and I think that's really important as a live
yeah.
streamer.
You bring up a really good point because so many people who do live streaming don't engage with their audience, or
They don't.
or they barely engage. And for me and Ed, and I taught Ed this. It's so important to acknowledge the people who take the time out to support you and take the time out to engage in the comment section and stuff like that. Like I pride
Thank you,
myself
Nikki.
on, yeah, I pride
Yes.
myself on taking taking the comments seriously, and engaging with people. But here's the thing, like some people just forget and lose touch with what's the heartbeat of the YouTube channel. I don't care if you have 100 subscribers or 10 million. If you
Right.
don't engage with your people, then you'll lose them. And you can't always engage with everybody because there's so many, but you do
Yep.
the best that you can humanly possible. And I try the best that I can to do that. I'm not perfect. Nobody is, but we definitely try. And I tell Ed, it's important to people when you ask questions, if you can get to them, answer them. And Ed's a badass when it comes to that because he answers as
Right.
many as he can. And he
Yeah, I
doesn't
just
have a
want
lot
to
of,
acknowledge somebody in the chat. Gilly D, 2 a.m. I can't sleep in London, visiting my daughter who has breast cancer, age 29, caught early. Life
Mm,
sucks. Gilly,
Mm.
your daughter. Listen, your daughter's in my prayers from tonight on. I'm not going to forget that. Hang in there, and this is a great community for. We all care about each other, and this is we're prayer warriors. So I'm going to put you on my list. That you're in my head right now, and look, we support each other here. Thank you.
Wow, I didn't even see that. I'm trying to look for it, but I didn't see
Yeah,
that
Gilly.
message.
It's Gilly D.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Yep, from the UK.
Yeah, a lot of
Sending
friends from
prayers.
across the pond. Yeah,
Yeah, prayers, and strength. So yeah, it's there's so much to talk about. Like you were talking about Gene Hackman and his wife, and like Ed was ready to talk about that stuff, but
I know.
I wasn't up for it, and
I
I
understand
told
that.
I told Ed, I said, you can go live on my channel, take it, and he was like, no, we're a team. I can't go live without you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said, but
yeah. Of course.
I said, but I go live without you all the time. He goes, but that's your thing,
Right.
you know? So
Yeah, it's a team look, as far as your channel, it's a team effort, right? Like you're the technical guy, you're the computer person, I mean, we all had to learn, right? But
right,
Ed is
right.
just he's just he's got his assets, right? His assets is his experience as a forensic specialist, you know, uh, NYPD career, and now he's teaching. So he's a great, and he does it in layman's terms, Ron, and
I
that's the
explained that
key.
to him, Joey. I had to tell him that in the beginning because the very first time I had him on, he was talking lots of, big words. And I was like, listen, you have to be able to connect with people who don't know these big fancy words. So you have to do it and talk to everybody so it's easy to understand. And I
Yeah.
see a lot of comments from people who I don't even know, like new subscribers and other people that are like, you know what I like about Ed Wallace is he talks and explains things where we can understand it as regular lay people, so he catches on really quick. So when I told him kind of how you have to go about this, he caught on to it quick. So Ed is really, he's great. He's a
Yeah,
great
no, he's
asset.
fantastic. Yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah.
But as far as the Gene
Kid,
Hackman thing, yeah, go ahead.
Kitty KU says it right. Ed does it so good. He always breaks it down, and he breaks it down so you can understand it. You don't have to be a CSI and a forensic DNA expert to understand what Ed's telling you. And that's what I love about it.
Right.
So, yeah,
He makes it easy for us to understand.
yeah, yep, he sure does. He's great.
Yeah, because not all of us, we don't have a PhD in forensic technology. We don't understand it. Most of us don't. But he just breaks it down very easily and he makes it interesting. And I love Forensic Friday. So guys, if you're new to my live stream, you don't know who Duty Ron is. He's a retired NYPD detective. He did his whole career. And Ed Wallace, his sidekick, is also an NYPD detective, but his specialty is forensics. That's what he does. He could
Yeah.
find the DNA on a wing of a fly in a corner in Brazil. I mean, he's really good at that, and he breaks it down for us. And he's a great asset to have on the channel. 100%.
What I do with Ed too, and I don't know if people notice this, but I lead Ed into questions that I already know the answers for, and I also lead him into areas where I know that everybody that's out there in the chat and in the true crime genre and the true crime community, I have a good vibe and a good sense of what everybody wants to know, or
Right.
what all the what people are questioning about particular cases. Like I pay attention to that, whereas Ed doesn't. But I pay attention to what the kind of the chatter is, because any good detective, looks at what's the most important things in these cases or what people are talking the most about, and then I ask him those questions, and I do it um, for everybody's benefit, because we can't have everybody asking questions all at once. So I compile the questions that I feel are the most pressing, and
Right.
I try to get him to, break it down for
Well,
people.
Ron,
And
you're a good leader when it comes to first of all, you're a very good interviewer, and that's because of your NYPD experience. I mean, that's what you guys did. You've interviewed, civilians, perps, you've interviewed regular people. This is the skill set that they teach you in the police department. and you lead Ed so well, like you get him perfectly. You're just a great
Yeah.
interviewer.
Yeah. And it comes from, a lot of experience with doing videos. We've probably, with Ed, we've probably done over close to 1,000 videos I've done with Ed.
Oh,
So,
oh, easy, easy, yeah.
yeah, an easy 1,000 videos. So, but I know how he thinks, and he knows how I am.
Yeah.
So we're like complete opposites, because he's like a professor. I'm like a street guy. So,
It's
and
perfectly said.
when I worked in fugitive enforcement in the warrant division,
Yeah.
we used to have to hunt down these street people and these really bad guys. Ed
Right.
wasn't doing that. Ed wasn't hunting anybody down. He was going to
No.
crime scenes and drawing sketches and taking measurements, like with the geek glasses on, and he was, Tyvecking
Yeah,
up.
no, no. HC
Like
teacher, good
I
to see you.
was,
Yeah.
I was out there kicking doors in and fighting with people.
And Ed
People would
was
start
finding
fighting.
DNA on a fly
Yeah, he
wing.
was
I
like,
know.
with the
Yeah.
microscope and,
Yeah.
with the laser scanners and all kinds of shit like that. Whereas I did the grunt work. We were going out to people's houses at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, surrounding the houses, people jumping out windows, and, like real exciting, cowboys and Indian kind of thing, chasing people, fighting people,
Right.
when they would resist two
It's
different
a different
kinds
type
of
of
things. Yeah.
policing. Yeah. Different policing.
Right. But
100%.
when these people go on the run, or when prisoners escape, that's when, like, I get excited, because that's the kind of shit that I did, hunting
Exactly.
people down, looking through phone records, looking through their computer records, looking through posts online, looking at ATM transactions, looking at, you know, or
Yeah.
going to their families and saying, "Hey, if you don't tell us where he is, or if you don't tell us, we're going to come here every day until we find him." At 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and people would be like, "You ain't waking me up. He's with his girlfriend down
Right.
in the Bronx." Like, so there was just two completely different worlds, and then we've come together.
So
But
you know what it is? Yeah, you know what it is, Ron? A lot of people don't understand the NYPD. What I'm saying is this. It's the largest, it's the greatest
oh yeah,
police department in the country, maybe the world, okay? So you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that there are different units within the NYPD, meaning Duty Rom, yeah, look, they were both detectives, right? But that's just the title. But there's detectives that are Marine, like you have the Marine Division, you have the Aviation Division, you have, the Warren Squad, you have, Ron, you could fill in the blanks here because there's so many
yeah. I mean,
different
there's some. I
aspects of the
look.
NYPD.
I worked in the intelligence division. I worked in computer crimes. I was,
There you go.
lent out into computer crimes. So that was part of the skill set that I needed to have to hunt people down, is to be able to do computer forensics and, look at various things and learn stuff. So I went to computer crimes for, a short period of time, like 6 months, and I learned a shit ton of information that I didn't have under my belt. But like, you look at dignitary protection, which I did. So when
That
foreign
too.
dignitaries came for the United Nations General Assembly, I was guarding the president of Pakistan 1 year.
Right. So you had Secret Service
Oh
training too.
yeah, the State Department, Secret Service, the FBI, CIA. I mean, we dealt with all of the departments, and that was every year. That happened once a year, and then in between that time, when foreign dignitaries would come for various meetings and so forth, we would get called to go out, suit and tie, a completely different thing than
Yeah.
fugitive
But
enforcement. But I worked with so many great FBI agents, Secret Service, State Department, and my friend Charlie, who came on a couple of times with me.
that's the
Charlie
retired
from
FBI guy, right?
he
Retired FBI.
retired Secret Service.
Oh, Secret
So
Service. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Charlie, yeah, no, it's fine. Charlie used to come in on cases into Brooklyn, and I would, help guide him around. Like, hey, where is this shithead hiding? And I would tell
Right.
Charlie, yeah, you
Right.
gotta you gotta go over here and, down over off of Rockaway or whatever. And so it was just it was just interesting to see the collaboration. And you said it right. The NYPD is the largest police department in the world, in the United States, actually second largest in the world. But the NYPD worked with so many different federal, state, and local partners. Like even when I worked in that trip team, I
Right.
dealt with almost every state, every jail, every prison. It's like such a like many people who work for police departments never get to collaborate with so many outside agencies. The NYPD, forget it. We had a joint terrorist task force with the FBI,
Karen
so
Cole wants to know, did you ever meet any president?
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. When I was on the president of Pakistan, we ate with his foreign delegation, with all of his security personnel. They insisted that we come in and eat with them and sit down and break bread. And so we went in with NYPD, Secret Service,
Right.
State Department, his people, all of their security teams, and we sat down and ate with them. And many others were like that. Foreign dignitaries from Israel would come in. Matter of fact, the first basketball game that I'm not a basketball fan, but the
Right.
very first basketball game that I sat on was at Madison Square Garden
Yeah.
with a foreign dignitary from Israel, and he had his
Right.
grandson there, and it was the hardest
Right.
detail because the grandson was running all around, and we had to follow him with his grandson going to get food and getting up. But I was courtside next to Pamela Anderson, next to like all of Spike Lee was there, and
Right.
I was working suit and tie, and it was the first basketball game I ever saw with a foreign dignitary from
Oh,
Israel.
wow.
So yeah,
Wow. So there
interesting,
you go,
right?
Karen. There's your answer. Who said? Wait, there's another question. Oh, Thunderhorse. Thank you for your service. I'm EMS firefighter too. Excellent. Thank you.
Joey, did you talk about the all volunteer fire people that put out those fires out east?
Well, I did. You know what, Ron? I did and I didn't. So
They're
let me
not
explain to
paid.
everybody.
They're all
No, they're not.
volunteers.
There you go. Ron is explaining. So the fire that was out east end of Long Island, the Hamptons, I think it was, right? The Hamptons. It was such a horrific situation that was happening that they called out, right? Multiple from Nassau County, Suffolk County. There was 95 or 100 volunteer firefighters that came to assist in putting out these fires because
Yes.
you know there's many homes in Long Island that are right near the water and stuff, and it gets very dangerous. But I heard everything is good. They put everything out, and
They had the
the
National
winter.
Guard. The National Guard was out there with the aircraft, and there was helicopters from the Suffolk County Police Department, Nassau County Police,
Yeah.
NYPD. There was NYPD
Oh,
personnel
I
out
didn't
there
even
from the
know the
emergency.
NYPD was there. I had no idea.
Oh, hell yeah. FDNY from the city, they were out there.
Okay.
Um, yeah. I mean, it was multi-agency, multi volunteer fire departments. There across Long Island, there are very few paid
Paid.
fire
Yeah.
departments.
Very few.
Like I'll tell you one that I know of for sure, Garden City, which is close by me. They
It's
have a
paid.
paid police, their own private police, and their own paid fire department. Rockville Center has their own police fire department. There's very small places in
Yeah, but
Nassau
you
and
can count
Suffolk.
them on your hands. You can count them. How
Right,
many there are
right, right.
paid? Yeah.
All right, Joey, I got to pick out one question, one funny
Go ahead.
question.
Go for it. Go for it.
Somebody said, when I said about Pamela Anderson, thinking for myself, said, could you see anything sitting by Pamela Anderson? I get the reference. I get the reference, but I was there on a professional level, so I did glance over at her, for a second, but I was personally responsible with a team of
Hello, Amazing
NYPD
Ant. Welcome in,
M-
Amazing Ant. Yeah.
NYPD detectives and the Israeli special forces. We had to make sure that this guy was safe. So there was no time for hobnobbing or looking at
Right.
large tracts of land. We were not looking at that. No.
No. Full
Uh,
professionalism.
Look who
Good to
shows
see you,
up. It's
Amazing Ant.
amazing. Ant.
Yeah, there
Sarge,
she is.
Do you want to sign my book? I'll go get it. It's up to date. My book is up to date. Sergeant, hold on. You want to sign my book? Here you go, Sergeant. Anyways, listen, Joey,
At
it's
least we
past
can
my
laugh.
bedtimes. It's
Yeah, I
past my
know. Go
bedtime.
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
gotta run. I gotta run. I hate to end the party
Go ahead. No
soon, but
problem. No problem.
I, I want to close by saying thank you, thank you, thank you to you and to everybody that said prayers for me and that continue to say prayers for me. You guys know, we're all in this together. Like, you guys all have issues and things that happen with health, with yourselves or with your family, and we're always there for you. So it's not a one-way street; it's a two-way street, and I really love and appreciate and
I
respect
agree.
everybody here. So thank you.
I love you, Ron. Thank you. We love you, Ron. Have a good
Love you.
night, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.
All
Take
right.
care.
Talk soon.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
everybody.
Bye. Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, guys. Well, there you go. We had. I'm glad Brother Duty Ron came aboard. Let me just see. I'm glad Ron came aboard, and we had a great conversation. And thank you for all your prayers and hugs and love and everything, because that's what we need each and every day. We need everybody to get out there. Don't hate. Don't hate. Meditate and pray and love everybody, and that's what it's about. That's what I do. Like I always say, life is too short, and you know. Yeah, amazing and saying hello to everybody. Thanks for sharing. Eddie T, of course. Absolutely. Erica Olson, Cheryl, everyone's in here now. Everybody. So we are live 32 minutes and 54 seconds. It's great. I'm just happy that all you guys join me here. Let me flip the camera again. Wait, there we go. All right. Let's go back to the flyer if anything's left. Well, there you go. Thank you, Fafo. Thank you. It's good that everybody came in tonight to get a report on Brother Duty Ron. And, we got to stay positive, stay focused, keep uh, looking ahead. That's what we got to do. We can't look at the past. We have to stay focused and strive ahead. As bad as things are in life, it's not that bad, guys. There's always somebody that has something even worse than what we're thinking about. And we just want to focus and stay positive and keep company with everyone and do the best we can. That's all we could do. Yeah, Amazing Ant, we've been praying for you too, just so you know that, Amazing Ant. Bed, that is for sleepyheads. Karen, it's what, 3 o'clock in the morning there. Joey and Duty Ron's chat always cheered me up. Oh, I'm happy, Thunder Horse. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, of course, California too. I mean, with all the wildfires and everything, hopefully they're getting that together. Kathy says, hello, Joey. Came in too late. I hope everyone goes, you did. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you too. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Thanks for chat tonight. Joey's blessings to all. Thank you, Barbara George, always. Yeah, so guys, well, anyway, I just want to say that we had a great conversation tonight with our good friend Duty Ron, and we pray for him. And that's the key, that we all keep in contact with each other and have great friendships and love and respect. And that's what my channel is always about. If anybody is new to my channel and you're in here, I welcome you to this incredible community that I have and Duty Ron has, and many others that are here tonight. Elite, good night and God bless. Thank you. It's 2:17. Eyes have toothpicks in it to keep them awake. Karen Cole, have a good night. We're doing the Italian goodbye. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Luigi, the Italian goodbye we're doing. But I'm so grateful for all of you that have been sticking by me. I love all of you and I appreciate all of you. And I can't ask for better than real family. And to me, you guys are real family, and to Duty Ron too. And we admire you, we love you, and respect all of you, every single one. And I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. And thank you for your support. And guys, good days are ahead. Right, we're getting better weather, and I'll be out there because in the next month or so, the weather's gonna wound up, and I'll be crabbing again. You guys can come and cheer me on to catching crabs. When I go into Brooklyn or go into New York, I'll be live streaming from there too. And I just admire everybody. And look, I'd like to get a guest on, at least once a week, twice a week. I'd like to get a guest on over here, somebody new. We had Duty Ron, we had Karen Cole. Karen Cole, you're always welcome in my chat. Patrick New York, my brother, is in that chat. Good to see you, Patrick. Amazing Ant, you're always welcome into my chat, always. And just got to give more heads up with that kind of stuff because everybody's busy in life. We got, we're focused on that. And I just got to warn you guys in advance. Fafo, I'd love for you to come, you and your beautiful wife to come on my channel one day. I got to give you my number. I got to do it, I got to do it this way, get you on, and we'll do that. Absolutely. I did invite, I'm going to tell you, my good friend Stride Warrior. I invited him to come on, but he told me that it's my fault too. I should have told him yesterday about this. He was busy and he couldn't attend, but he will come on my live stream. I'm going to interview him. He's a great, if you're not subscribed to Stride Warrior, he's fantastic. Great live streamer. Actually, he's a videographer that he does, he walks through New York City. It's really, really interesting stuff. He does a great job of that. And he's a United States vet. He was in the Navy. He's a lifer in the Navy and he's retired. He's a great guy. So make sure you subscribe to him. Fafo Sanders, make sure you subscribe to Fafo Sanders. He's got a great channel. Yeah, I appreciate it, Amazing Ant. I appreciate you. Who else was here? Oh, of course, Karen Cole. I know you guys subscribe to her. I'm just going all down the chat. Who did I miss? That's a live streamer or a content creator. Anybody? Nabul originally came in. Of course, you guys subscribe to him. I'm gonna try to get David Osaka to come live one day, but I gotta set it up really well because he's on the other side of the world, but he'll definitely come on my channel. No question about it. No question. I got a lot of people that I want to invite. Actually, I'd like to invite Luis Poppy too, our good friend Luis Poppy. Thank you, Amazing Ant. I appreciate it. Yeah, Patrick, always good to see you, brother. I got to give you a buzz soon. I got it. You know what, Patrick? You should do me a favor. Give my phone number, right, to Fafo Sanders. Give it to Fafo. And then, and then he'll call me or whatever. He'll have my number and he could always give me a buzz. And we could set that up where he could come on my channel too. Yeah. Yeah, David Osaki. You'll love Dave. Guys, these are real friends in life. These are not just some flyby content creators that I just met yesterday. These are friends. Okay, Fafo, definitely. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Patrick. I know you'll do it. All right, guys, my fire is dead. We're on 39 minutes. Let's see, almost 40 minutes. We're live. It's starting to get chilly now. The heat is gone. The fire is just about ended. But you know what? Tomorrow's another day. And yeah. Oh, Dave is awesome. Oh, Cheryl, he's great. Absolutely. Yeah, let me I'm logged off early. Wait. I don't want to do that. Make it smaller. There we go. Boom. There we go. Going to bed, sleep well, all. Yes. The time zone really screwed us all up over here on the East Coast. What time is it right now? It's 10:23. It's feels like it's 3 a.m. for me right now. I'm exhausted, but all right, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for all your support, your love, your super chat, your super love, the memberships you gave everyone. Look, love you, appreciate you, and I'm gonna flip the channel one last time. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Here I am. Love all of you. Ciao for now. Have a good night. See you soon. Good night, everyone.